I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items.
Look here! Water is seeping through the cracks.
What's this? We're trapped. Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Great, use your bow. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute. It seems we have enraged our foes. Might we have used their rage to our advantage? Lie on it. Look out for resistance under attack! Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out the end.
What's that sound? Fall back!
Where you do not get swept into the current. We must rally. Panic will only play to the enemy's advantage. This time we made an attack. So confident that none can ever resist.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
reminds me. We've not counted a thief among our number for some time. 'Tis your decision whom we travel with, Master.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Strike! We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Well fought, Arisen. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That's it. I've had enough.
That's worth celebrating.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is... You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap you, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Deixe of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Deixe, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Deixe chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
I only pray my watch finishes without you.
Greetings. Little did I expect.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back in! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
My bed, please.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Need anything?
Well, could use more places like this.
Coin's no good if you broke yourself. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Collect my ledger.
Someone died.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in... All Vernworth. Much obliged. The solution eludes me.
There's a ladder here.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Well met, sir.
One never can have too many of these. Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Now this is a conundrum. Would that I could spend all... Can't say I've any tidings to...
The rules at your leisure.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were to procure a weapon. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour, high and low. I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals regarding the Vermont. In military, yes? Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Welcome.
You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I inform, should Deixe denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the current. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, what say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deixe's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Though, would that I could undertake the task myself. But what say you, your Majesty? Very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deixe demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her. For he is loyal to none, but our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law, what say you? Might you be very well? I would not think to press the citizenry. What say you? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second...
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world. There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
We must rest, though the sun is still up. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
I suppose I could indulge you.
This hustle and bustle puts me right.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all my chiding. Once she gets... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it.
My head hurts just thinking about
Welcome and well met. Don't think I do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the... price, just remember. Misers die. Hope to see you again. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Hoi, friend. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Mornings get earlier as your bones get older.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
was it I had to do? Ruining my vegetables.
Good day, Sam. Good. What might you be?
It's a bit early for a rest as yet. It's my back's not acting up today.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Our soldiers need better training.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
Well, that wasn't a homecoming I
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. That was superb, Arisen. current of magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Chance to recover. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Shan't allow any further harm.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please dispense with the formalities they
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths? Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard. We've got them on the run! It's the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheath.
teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. Another encounter? I ill like this. We have already hot pressed from our previous engagement.
You'll not live to regret this! Tis a hobgoblin! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a minute.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.